700,000 people live in poverty in Wales. That's nearly 1 in 4 people who don't enjoy the living standards that many of us take for granted. But who are the people living in poverty in Wales today? And what other factors drive them to live in poverty?
About half of families living in poverty in Wales live in households where at least one person is in work. Low pay, a lack of hours, and unfair terms and conditions such as a lack of sick or holiday pay are all drivers of in-work poverty. Despite this, being in work significantly reduces a family's risk of living in poverty. The social security system should act as a safety net for us all. The current system leaves too many families short, however. Be it universal credit or Welsh support schemes such as the council tax reduction scheme and free school meals, the current system is too difficult to access, with difficult application forms and arbitrary eligibility criteria, locking out families who are trapped in poverty from getting the support they really need. Whilst extra conditions placed on families seeking support and the sanction system reinforces the stigma of poverty. Everyone in Wales deserves to live in a warm and secure home, but for too many, the cost of housing is prohibitively expensive. The average rent on a 2-bedroom home is unaffordable for a quarter of earners, be they social or private rents. More and more families are having to rely on food banks in Wales as they can't afford adequate food. Many families can't afford the cost of their gas and electric, whilst others are cut off from the outside world as they can't afford the cost of the internet or travel expenses. This is an even more pressing concern for families who have additional living costs. Parents, for example, must find extra money to cover the cost of childcare, whilst disabled people are often also faced with additional living costs. At the Bevan Foundation, we are working hard to find solutions to all 3 drivers of poverty. On work, we have campaigned for a real living wage, alongside our ongoing work on fair work and the foundational economy. On social security, our groundbreaking work on the need to establish a Welsh benefit system has highlighted new ways within which the Welsh Government could provide additional support to the support provided by the UK-wide social security system. We are also continuing to look at the impact of the UK social security system in Wales and its interface with Welsh policies. On costs, we have been working with partners to explore how housing can be made part of the solution to poverty, not the driver. If you want to find out more about our work on poverty and some of our ideas about how we can solve poverty in Wales, then make sure you visit our website